Greetings, everyone. I'm sharing with you my status for the derive for As Told by Ginger. So the site that I ended up exploring is a few different trails and kind of just areas to explore off the bike trail here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I tried to kind of envision what Courtney Gribbling, my character that I chose to study throughout this zine would kind of like wish she would go, just kind of reflecting and thinking about her travels and her path. So for hers, I'm just with her inner turmoil and stuff and things she's thinking about, I decided to kind of go gravitated more towards, the seclusion of being on this trail here that you see, just the kind of within the woods. Um, so this is the first photo that I took, and the landmark on the derive would be this one here, kind of within the trees. You're not able to see the river here. And then the next one I chose was this slight opening where it's still a little bit of darkness, seclusion, but kind of at the end of the trail where it loops back around. And then for the maker of As Told by Ginger, I kind of was thinking a similar path as far as the concepts that she built within As Told by Ginger and the kind of the meaning behind it and the impetus for the show where, she kind of tried to translate her experience and adolescence growing up. So I chose this as my first photo for the maker. Um, and then I chose this one as my second, which to me felt, kind of seeing if you kind of, take it in more of a conceptual space where, this is the path that one of the characters would be taking, and then, this is kind of the bird's eye view of seeing what it's like within the turmoil, within the head of the adolescent, and then being outside within, but able to see all of it. And this is what I drew as I was out. I ended up not bringing enough colors to delineate the separate derives. But also I kind of like the fact that it ended up not separated, just because I feel the maker is still really similar to how the character would feel. I feel there's a lot of the, you know, easily translatable emotions from the character or from the creator onto the character at the same time. So I didn't do a good enough job on this one, just kind of delineating the vistas. And you see I forgot to put one over here, which I ended up editing. And so this is the one I made in Rhino. Um, Perhaps we'll go back and do a little bit of elevations, making a little bit of topography, some topographical lines just to kind of help you get a feel for the site uh, a little bit better. And you know what? Now that I'm kind of looking at this may not even be the exact angle of this photo. It might be close. Maybe a little off. It may be kind of more back here. And some of those trees may need editing. Um, but I still got to translate all of this and get it into Illustrator. to complete the assignment, but this is what I have so far and where I'm thinking and where everything came conceptually. I also decided to keep the colors relevant to the show. Um, the paved path here being represented by Courtney's hair. Because I wanted this to kind of be representative of, Courtney's path. And then the trees are actually Ginger's hair color. The vistas are her friend, I'm blanking on her name, right? Miranda's hair color, and all the vistas, once again, kind of drawing on the conflicting feelings Courtney has during adolescence on being drawn to one friend versus the other and seeing the stark differences within them. So this is what I got. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Have a wonderful rest of the module and looking forward to see what you guys put together. Take care.